Look at this down here. The dreaded null pointer exception error with the red lines. Everybody's going to get this at some point, especially when your programs start to handle a lot of data and lists and you're deleting, inserting, shuffling, and transferring things. There's going to be some point where you make a mistake and you get this error. So it's nice if you actually know exactly what it's telling you, because it's not a hard error to try to fix once you know what it means. When you make your person object, we mentioned that these variables here are all reference types. They all have a memory address that tells you where in memory to find an object of that type. Remember, age had a default value of 0. The rest don't get default values. Well, they do, and the default value is null, which means no memory address set. Now, it's totally fine to own a variable that is set to null. There's no problems with that. But where there is a problem is when you try to use a variable that is equal to null. So let me just show you here in the runner what we mean. I'm going to do the movie as an example. You see here I made Paul the person. I make the movie, but I have not set the movie yet. The movie is set. Where is the movie set? Right there. I haven't set the movie yet on this line. So currently, Paul.favorite movie, that is currently null. Favorite movie has not been set equal to any memory address. So it's okay to do this. That'll print out null. But if I try to say a null object, please access your name variable, that's going to give me an error. Because it's saying, hey, Paul, go to this memory address. Well, there is no memory address, so how can it go there? And the error you get is the one you see right there. Null pointer exception on line 9. So you go to line 9, and you go, okay, what was I trying to access there? And you go, oh, well, maybe Paul was null. That's a possibility. Maybe favorite movie was null. That's a possibility. And so what you'd have to do is you'd have to go back and check your code, and you could use the debugger if you want, and you could actually run the debugger, and I could just do that right now. And you know what? It doesn't even like it. It won't even get going. But let's say I put my breakpoint right there. Now I debug. Sorry, that's a better use of it there. And you can see here when I pop this open, if you are having trouble finding out what's null, you can start to expand your list here and see all the variables tucked inside the different objects. And I go, Paul, no, type person, and it does have a memory address. That's good. And I keep looking and go, oh, look at that. Favorite movie, null. That must be my culprit when I hit the problem and when I play and I get that big error. And so the debugger can help you out later when your programs get complicated enough and you're hunting your null pointer errors. So just wanted to point that out now in case you start coding and you start getting that error. Thanks for watching.